Welcome to Horror Movie Yearbook. I am Tim.
I'm Willie.
Willie, we are going to get into our killer-ish amphibians.
This one's on the cusp of not quite fitting, but it does enough.
The reason we picked this is because we had just done Squirm, and we wanted to do an amphibian movie, and the only real amphibian movie was, is it Frogs? And that is so similar to Squirm in plot and just overall movie dumb.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't think that,
I didn't want to do it, so I knew this one existed. And then I started watching it, and I remember, this isn't really killer frogs. This is more just kind of like skeezy frogs.
Yep. It is.
Hell Comes to Frogtown is what we're going to be talking about.
That's the one.
And this might be our last episode. Because I don't know how we talk about this movie in some ways. Some interesting stuff going on.
I think we'll be okay. I've got a plan internally for how to deal with this.
It's going to be a lot of immature giggling on my end, much like many of these episodes are.
If this is our last episode, then, guys, it's been I hope you still like us.
Horror Movie Yearbook at gmail.com. we've been a little bit more active on Instagram lately. Having some Instagram. We're on YouTube. I always post these episodes on YouTube. Oh, Instagram. I just want to one of our fine nice listeners, Jamie, she's
oh my gosh, yeah,
a fan of ours and a friend of ours, I should say, for years. I just want to she commented on one of our posts, and I went to comment back, and I accidentally sent her a DM, like a direct message, because I wasn't paying attention. So it was Hell Comes to Frogtown related. So there you go. But yes, thank you. But yeah, follow us on Instagram, and follow us on YouTube. Those are I count YouTube a lot of the times as social media because that's pretty much all we are on. So thank you for doing that. And
thank you, Tim, for managing these things, because I don't.
I haven't asked anybody to like or rate us on iTunes, but please do that, or anything.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, any of the like and subscribe on YouTube. I'm trying to get back into promoting the podcast because I took 2 years off. So I'm trying to get back into this.
Wait, you promoted the podcast?
I did. There was a time.
I'm joking. I'm making fun of myself because I've done nothing to...
It was pre-child. There was a time where we were really for us, I was out there and I was posting all the time, and then it just
it's
it's a 2-man operation, and we're both fathers of young children, and it gets a little bit. It's not always at the forefront of our minds.
Yeah,
so.
You're right.
But then we sit down and we watch Hell Comes to Frogtown, and we go, why isn't it?
And we lock in. Yeah, that's what happens. Nothing locks you in like Roddy Piper.
Oh, I got some stuff to say about him. Good stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, let's get in this time machine.
Let's do it.
All right, hit me with a nice slimy. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Yep. This was released in Texas in January of 1988, okay. on a couple screens, I think. It was released on home video.
Are frogs big in Texas?
I would imagine. Yeah.
Everything's bigger, right?
Yeah. This was released on home video, though, by New World Video, which I'll talk about in a little bit.
Yep, I'm familiar with New World.
Yeah.
Yep.
June 21st, 1988. So... Okay. Here is what we are listening to on our way to the video store, because we saw that Hell Comes to Frogtown is on the
dropped.
The rack. All right, number 10, Night and Day by I'll Be Sure. If I heard this one, I think I might know it.
Yeah, maybe.
Number 9, The Valley Road by Bruce Hornsby.
Bruce Hornsby, his big song was, God, what's the name of that song? I'm going to struggle, but Bruce Hornsby in the Range, I think, was the...
Okay.
Yeah, pretty sure.
What was his big song?
That's just the way it is.
Oh, is that him?
I'm pretty sure.
The one that was made more popular by Tupac, I believe. I would say the Tupac song is bigger.
Bruce Hornsby.
See, changes.
The way it is? Yep.
Number 8. All right. Number 8 is Hold On to the Nights by Richard Marx.
Hold on to
Richard Marx was huge in the late 80s. My aunt, who I love dearly, she was. I always talk to my aunt and my uncle. They were a little bit older. She, I think, was probably, I don't want to, but she was she wore that cassette tape out, Richard Marx. I would hear it all the
Yeah.
time because I would stay with them and my grandma.
The ladies liked Richard Marx.
Oh, hold on. I like that song.
It's a good song.
Yeah, Richard Marx.
He had a couple other hits back then, if I remember right. Yeah.
I think he does like a mini comeback in the mid-90s, too.
Did he? Oh, okay.
Number 7, Foolish Beat by Debbie Gibson. So this would have been like, what is Debbie Gibson's big song? I can't remember.
Debbie's. Oh, Richard Marx was I will be right here waiting for you.
That is a good song.
Was that the Robin Hood one?
No, I don't think so because it wasn't the Robin Hood one he was in the Robin Hood one with Bryan Adams.
Bryan
right?
Adams.
Yeah, that was that was like a quartet of people, right? Because was it Sting, Richard Marx, and Bryan Adams?
No, you're thinking of Three Musketeers. That was because it's all for love.
Fuck yeah.
That song rules, dude. That was Sting, Rod Stewart, and Bryan Adams.
What a group. That is a Three Musketeers right there.
They sure are. All right, we are losing the plot. I don't know what Debbie Gibson's big one was. Lost in Your Eyes?
Yeah, that's like a ballad. I thought she had like a poppy song too.
Shake Your Love?
Shake Your Love. That's a good song.
That's
Come
a good
on.
jam. It is. You're right.
All right, number 6. Now we're getting to songs we definitely know. Number 6, Nothing But a Good Time by Poison.
I don't like Poison.
No, I had a friend who was a huge Poison fan.
Don't
I like
like
a couple of Poison songs.
I grew up with the hair metal stuff in my household, and for the most part, I find it pretty. Most of those bands, I'm like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I do not like Poison. Do not like Poison. No.
All right. I'm not going to argue.
I just don't find it interesting or whatever. More power to people who like it, but I just don't. Yeah. not for me.
Number 5, Dirty Diana by Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah,
So this would have
sure.
been off Bad. This is my favorite song off of Bad. Dirty Diana.
Damn, that's your favorite? Okay.
I feel like we're safe to talk about Bad. Bad was like a big album for me. Like I loved it. Like I played it all the time. Dirty Diana was good shit.
It's a good song. What other songs were on that album?
Bad.
Obviously. God, I'm trying to. I want to look it up real quick.
Yeah, do that.
This is like I like this era of music, so I get pretty excited talking about it.
Number 4 was New Sensation by Inxus. In Excess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that Michael Hutchins? Was Michael Hutchins In Excess?
I believe so, yes. Never was a big In Excess guy.
He killed himself, right? He didn't kill himself. He hung himself. He did the belt. He was the belt autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, it didn't work out. Yep.
Did not work out. We walk. I have worked or do work with name tag, and there is someone with a very similar name to Michael Hutchins, and every time I walk by it or walked by it, I don't know why I'm trying to like hide the identity of this person, but whatever. I always think, oh, it's the autoerotic asphyxiation guy. Every time I see the name tag, I don't know the gentleman.
Smooth Criminal is my favorite from
Oh yeah, that would have been Smooth Criminal, right?
Yeah.
Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard. This is the one-armed. I saw a music video
Sure.
with the drummer when he had 2 arms.
Pretty crazy, right?
It was like, what?
Blew your mind? Yeah. I like Def Leppard actually quite a bit. That's one of those bands from my youth that kind of stuck with me. I'm not a big Pour Some Sugar on Me guy, though.
But this is 2 big-time stripper songs, right?
I was just going to say, there's never been a time in my life, and it's a long time ago, guys, everybody just, where I would go to a gentleman's establishment in my early 20s, and this song was not played at some point.
I feel like Nothing But a Good Time one is one that is played in strip clubs as well.
Yeah, that was a big one. Poison in general was up there. It's not Poison. Warrant. Cherry Pie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 2, Mercedes Boy by Pebbles.
Eh?
I feel like I would know this if I heard it, but I don't know this. Number 1, The Flame by Cheap Trick, which is a ballad. This is later Cheap Trick.
It's a solid song.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a big Cheap Trick guy?
Some of their songs I like, but I wouldn't say that I'm a big Cheap Trick
I'm
guy.
off and on with them.
Yeah,
a little
like
bit,
I like Mommy's Alright.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
Surrender. That's
Surrender's
Cheap
a
Trick.
good
There's
song.
another Cheap Trick song I really like, but The Flame. All right, here's what I want to do though.
Yes, let's.
So
do it.
we're gonna go to the new release wall in 1988.
Oh man,
I'm gonna go through some April releases. We're there to rent this movie.
okay, but we get like a 2-for-1 special. We can grab another one.
I feel like we can do that, or we can do the rent 3 get 1 free.
Oh my god!
So what I did is I went back to the new releases on VHS, and this is taken from like Fanpedia or something.
In 88. Okay.
That were going to be on the shelves in June of 1988 when this movie came out.
Okay.
And I want you, and I might do it along with you, to pick 3 movies to go along with why we're there. Hell Comes to Frogtown. And remember, we're going to be there in June of 1988. So I'm going to give you them by month. I'm going to start in April because I went with the last 3 months just as a
to make sure that
at
they're
a cutoff point.
Yeah. Okay.
So, all right. April releases, we have Flowers in the Attic, Adventures in Babysitting, Less Than Zero, The Untouchables, The Witches of Eastwick, or Deadly Illusion.
Adventures in Babysitting is on that list. Like,
okay.
I would probably grab that.
Were you a Less Than Zero fan?
Well, but I wouldn't have back then. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think of like.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
I'm trying to think of like if I was a young fellow in 88. I was 2 in 88, so I couldn't rent anything. But
let's say you were of age, like you were there. And
I was in my prime video renting age, which would have been more like, 94. You know what I mean? Like, but still, like,
you're there with your parents on a Friday night.
Correct, and I get to pick the movies. Adventures in Babysitting would probably be the one from that.
Okay.
That Less Than Zero would have looked super boring to me. Do I like Less Than Zero? Yeah, I do. It's a rough watch, but it's pretty good actually.
The May releases: Fatal Beauty, Return of the Living Dead Part 2, Baby Boom. Baby Boom is the Diane Keaton movie, right? I think it's Harold Ramis.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. The Running Man, Throw Mama from the Train, Barfly, which is the Mickey Rourke.
Yep.
What's my man's name? Is it Bukowski? Born in East LA, which I think is that Cheech Marin?
Yep.
The Chipmunk Adventure, which I'm guessing is an Alvin and the Chipmunk.
That sounds right. Yeah.
And The Principal. What was The Principal? Was The Principal the Morgan Freeman one?
No.
Or was that the...
Isn't The Principal the...
I
was thinking The Substitute. With
The
Treat
Principal,
Williams.
I think, is a Morgan Freeman movie, and I think The Principal was... No, I'm thinking of Stand By Me. Maybe I don't know what The Principal is.
I don't know what that is.
I'm going to look it up.
I'm going to go... I would definitely grab Return of the Living Dead Part 2. It's not great, but I think I liked... I was a big zombie guy. And I liked the first one so much that I would grab the second one.
Okay.
So far I've got Adventures of Babysitting and Return of the Living Dead Part 2, which is not a bad...
The Principal is the Jim Belushi one with Louis Gossett Jr.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Those two, I think, so far is where I'm at, along with Frogtown. So I get one more.
Yes. Okay. And I'm gonna wait till the end to do. I'm gonna go through mine. All right. So June, when Hell Comes to Frogtown was released, Fatal Attraction, Rent-A-Cop, Overboard, which is the Kurt Russell movie, I believe, Full Metal Jacket, Julia and Julia, Nuts, and Like Father, Like Son.
Overboard would be the other one.
Okay.
I'd want to lighten things up.
That's what I'm going to do here. I am going to go... Here's the thing. If I'm renting in June, odds are I have already rented like Return of the Living Dead Part 2 and The Running Man.
Sure.
Because like those would have been the ones I'm most interested in. I'm with you. I like Adventures of Babysitting. That might be, at this point, that might be like a re-rental. I'm like, I'm going to watch that again. So I'm going to pick that one.
Yeah, a repeat view. Yep.
I'm probably going to pick The Principal for like a straightforward action movie.
Okay.
And then for a comedy, I'm going to throw Mama from the Train here. I'm going to pick a dark comedy.
Okay.
I'm going to do Throw Mama from the Train.
I considered that one. I was trying to think of the VHS covers.
And
what would it called to me as a kid? Like,
right.
Adventures of Babysitting is a great cover, so I'd be like, oh yeah, I gotta grab. But again, you were thinking that's smart. You were thinking like, oh, I probably already rented that. I was just thinking I haven't been to the store in months.
Yeah.
You know, like that. Like
yeah.
Yeah, like I'm going in fresh after a few months off. Which.
Have you watched Adventures in Babysitting recently?
It's a lot of fun.
I want to watch that again. I haven't seen that.
It's a lot of fun. There are small things that maybe don't age well, which we'll be talking about a lot. with Frogtown. But you know what? It's a really fun movie, and it's got a good heart, and yeah, I like it a lot. Yeah.
All right, so we are going to be talking about Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Boy, does he.
That is a double entendre, right?
It is. Nikki asked me how they spelled comes because of the nature of the film.
I mean, that's just...
That's fair.
Did she watch it?
Half of it. And then we fell asleep, and I had to finish it today because...
I can't believe she fell asleep. All right, Hell Comes to Frogtown.
I'm tired.
After a worldwide nuclear war where 68% of the male population was wiped out and virile men become a rarity, Sam Hell, a scavenger and highly virile man, has to do the business.
Yeah. So we should probably just get right to it with that, right? So look,
I'm going to go through the plot here. I've got the Wikipedia description.
for sure we will, but let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Hell Comes to Frogtown is essentially a film where our hero and our hero's
Sam
journey,
Hell. Yeah.
Sam Hell, played by Roddy Piper, is enlisted within a very important mission for humanity to just have sex with a lot of women. That's basically what the plot is. There's frogs in it.
He's enlisted by like 3 people because there are only like 3 people in this movie.
Yes. But they're very adamant that he has to have a lot of sex.
Yes, and he's very adamant that he doesn't want to.
He's kind of just like over it, I think.
Yeah.
There's a ton of insinuation about the size of his penis.
Yeah, there's a lot of like people, like ladies looking at it and going, all right.
Well, they've heard stories about it.
Yeah. Well, I think they even see it in the movie, right?
Somebody does. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of look. If you're looking at it through a 2026 lens, there's some icky bits here.
Yeah.
For sure. But I'm choosing to look at it as a fantasy adventure film from 1980.
So weirdly enough, this is the same year as They Live.
So I'm gonna go with that route.
I think it's
what's a more accurate representation of the future? They Live or
you know what? There's some weirdly timely stuff about this movie, like as the birth rate declines. Mm-hmm. I will say no, but it's They Live. I think this movie, because there are parts where I went, but then like this movie is so absurd that I don't think
it's ridiculous.
I don't think it's offensive.
It's ridiculous.
Like, I did not find it offensive anyway. I just went, wow, this is just a really strange, odd,
gonzo,
harmless movie.
Yeah. It is, and but I will say, for those that maybe are, feel a little bit more cautious about what they watch with regards to, what should I call it? Sexual relations between parties and consent. There's a little bit of wonkiness in this for sure.
It's very a lot of the plot involves kind of forced sexual activity, or at least alluding to.
There's one bit in particular, we'll get into it, where it's pretty skeevy, but I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready? Oh wait. Impressions of this movie. Your first time you've seen it. I had seen this before, way back when. This was when I was getting into. This was when I was getting into like weirder stuff, and I had seen They Live, and I'm like, oh, Roddy Piper made another movie, and it's about mutant frogs.
It's called Frogtown.
Because I was a wrestling kid and a horror kid, and I'm still a wrestling kid and a horror kid. I've not aged. Like, I've not grown up in any way since I was 12 years old. So that's
consistency
fine.
is important.
I've kind of just accepted that this is the way I'm going to be my whole life, so it's okay.
It's all right.
So I needed to. I think I got this in the $5 bin at like Walmart.
That's great.
And I watched it, and I kind of left my brain until I watched it again, and I went, "Oh yeah, a lot of this." I think I watched this with my buddy Davis, and we laughed a lot, and then it just kind of left my brain. And I always remember it as the odd Roddy Piper movie from the 80s is not They Live, because They Live I revisit quite often.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Because They Live's a good movie, and this is just bizarre.
Yeah.
But entertaining in its own way.
No, it is. It's fun. Yeah, I'd never seen this. This is the first time.
What did you think? Were you?
It's a fun movie. It's ridiculous. It's brisk. It's a movie that if I would have seen it at the right age, I would have been like, loved this movie.
Yeah.
You know?
It's very comic
like
booky.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would have been like, oh, this movie rules. Yeah. So it's fun. It's fun. It's worth a watch. It's a good time. It's a nice like follow up to They Live. Like
it doesn't take itself as seriously.
No. Not that They Live is pretty tongue.
Yeah, you're right. Like, I mean, I guess that's a weird way to put They Live. Thank you for cutting me off there. But like, it doesn't have as much to say as They Live does.
Yes, you're right. It's very much it wears its heart on its sleeve. It's schlock and it knows it's schlock.
Yeah,
and it embraces that and kind of like runs with that.
It's a goofy movie that feels like it's made by like a 13-year-old boy.
It feels very. This director was in love with those like 50s like goofy gonzo sci-fi movies, and was like, I'm gonna make that now.
Yeah,
but had a little bit of an inspiration from like Mad Max.
Yes,
you know. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's a fun movie. It is.
All right. So fair warning. I just as I always do. I pulled the plot from Wikipedia. Just so he gives us something to go through plot-wise. This is not a very in-depth plot summary, so we'll make it work. In the 20th century, a large-scale nuclear war ends in a nuclear holocaust. No, Holocaust. That's Christmas time. In the aftermath, Earth has become a post-apocalyptic wasteland where, due to fallout, most humans have been rendered sterile. As a result, the government places a high priority on those who can still breed. Additionally, humanity now shares the planet with a race of mutant amphibians.
They don't really explain the mutant frog people, right? Like, it's not really like fleshed out in any major way.
The next sentence is pretty much all we get, which is whom the government has exiled to the desert and prohibited from possessing firearms.
Okay, I kind of like I feel like there's something there with the whole reservation thing.
Right.
But they don't do anything with it. It's not, the movie's not that interested in like examining what that is or like trying to comment on what they're clearly like making a parallel out of. Because mostly the frogs are just kind of like the enemies. Like there's no.
They're kind of like pimps.
They're cool as shit. Like the frogs are cool, man. I like the frogs.
They're kind of like they've started their own like.
I mean, they're not cool. Like what they're doing is not cool. But like the frogs are they're like dapper. Like they're like dressed up. Like they're kind of like weirdly suave.
They're kind of like gang runners, like gang leaders in some ways. Yeah.
It's like frog mafia, maybe.
Yeah, kind of like a mafia style.
Yeah.
But then they've created their own civilization.
They got the frog showgirl who's in it. She's fun.
They do. We'll get to the three snakes later.
Yeah.
The opening here is really funny because it goes. It's talking about what happened. It goes, there arose a difference of opinion, and then an atomic bomb just goes off.
Yeah. Which feels. Yeah.
You're right. So this is also inspired by is Planet of the Apes, and it's trying to be because they do a callback where they show the Statue of Liberty, and then like someone's holding it as like a toy, but like it's very much Planet of the Apes. That they're inspired by Planet of the Apes, Mad Max. There are some other. You could probably throw Escape from New York in there as well. It's kind of
there's a bit of that. Yep.
Yeah, it's inspired by a lot of the post-apocalyptic stuff of the '80s, and then
all that stuff I think was kind of spun out of the '50s stuff too.
Right.
Yeah.
So this was Don Jackson. Okay, so this was New World Pictures. I have notes from it here.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, but this is the last movie. So this was Roger Corman's distribution.
That's right.
Company. For a bit, he sold it by this time to Bob Remy. This is the last movie they would make before they declared bankruptcy. And I feel like this is not the first time we've covered a movie like this. The plan was to give this movie a wide release, but by the time they were ready to do that, they had declared bankruptcy.
Yeah, it was over.
I believe they bought Marvel around this time too. Marvel Comics, weren't right?
They at least had bought. I don't know if they bought the company. Did they? They bought the rights to stuff.
Did they? Okay.
I can't remember.
I thought they bought the company and then sold it really quickly when they were going out of business.
You could be right. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, they would declare bankruptcy and they'd kind of hang around. I believe they ended up getting bought in some capacity by Rupert Murdoch at some point, might be why this is available on Tubi, because I believe Fox owns Tubi. So, that might be why that is. But
they did, in fact, buy Marvel.
They
Comics
bought Marvel, right? Okay.
In 86.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they were sold in 89.
They were sold in 89.
Yep.
And then Corman gets the rights to the Marvel stuff at some point, or a couple of things.
Yes. And then Golden Globus were making some stuff at that point in time.
The Marvel stuff is a mess around this time, right?
It's a mess for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Eventually, New World was actually acquired by Fox.
That's what. Yeah. So that's probably why a lot of the stuff actually is available on Tubi now that I think about it.
Yep.
So anyway, it ended up going to straight to video. Don Jackson, the director, did not get along with New World Pictures at the time, and I believe towards the end of the movie and filming, he was replaced, and they just had like a sound guy take over and film the rest of it. So anyway, now we meet Sam Hell, a nomadic scavenger. He is recruited by the provincial government to serve as a human stud. They tracked.
Basically,
they tracked him down by following a trail of pregnant women left in his wake from his travels. Is that the best way to put that? I guess it is.
It's insane. It's true, but it's insane.
They have determined that he is one of the few remaining fertile men in existence. A protective codpiece that monitors Hell's physiosexual condition is affixed to his groin and secured by an electronic lock. I was reminded of Robin Hood Men in Tights, where they do the joke.
Yes. Yeah, the chastity belt.
The chastity belt.
I love the comparison you made between this and Escape from New York, because there are very much similarities. But what I love about this is like Snake Plissken's kind of like presented to you as a legend right out of the gate. Like,
yeah,
he's fought some battles. Like Sam Hell is presented the same way, but it's just his sexual conquests are like his big. Like, he hasn't done a lot beyond that, but like,
right.
He's handled business when it comes to the bedroom, I guess.
He's kind of like the Wilt Chamberlain of sex, I guess, because Wilt Chamberlain, Wilt Chamberlain was very good at sex.
Yeah,
was what I was trying to say.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's very good at it. He just had a lot of it, according to himself. Yeah.
This is a tough movie to navigate right now.
All right, I want to talk about Roddy Piper here.
Sure,
because we're
amazing.
So I think he's pretty good in this. I think he's better in They Live. I think. Here's what I want to say real quick about Roddy Piper, and I'm going to try not to get too far in the weeds on pro wrestling stuff. But this would be 1988. This would have come after the national boom of the mid 80s with WWF at the time. WWE is what
Hogan
it's known as now.
blowing up. Yeah.
Hogan is the number one central player in that.
Mm-hmm.
I would not argue that. Roddy Piper, though, is number 2, and I might make the argument he's 1A.
Macho's not number 2?
No, not at this time. Not in 1984.
You're talking like right when it first took off.
Right at the boot. Because,
no, it's Roddy. Yeah, it's Roddy. Yeah.
Because,
sure.
And I don't necessarily know if I think he gets enough credit.
No. Looking
back on what the company is today and what wrestling is today, especially because he was a star. Both him and Hogan were stars before coming to WWF. Yeah. And the thing is, like, Hogan, they change a little bit. He around 1984, where he comes, they play
a little bit more Americana, like the whole like vitamins and
he's more of a Boy Scout.
Yes.
And honestly, he's kind of to maybe a little bit older person that would have been watching. He's kind of lame. Like, he's very much there to draw in kids.
Yeah.
He's hanging out with Mr. T. Roddy Piper, they didn't really change anything about Roddy Piper.
No, he was a jerk.
He's Roddy Piper. And he got a lot of
boisterous, just like
speaks
his mind. Yeah.
He got a lot of mainstream coverage at the time too. All right. He would have come from Portland, and then he went to Jim Crockett, and then he went into WWF. But before WrestleMania, there is a show there were 2 shows, the Brawl to end it all, and then what's the other one? The War to Settle the Score.
Yeah.
And that was the MTV show. Those were the MTV shows.
Was that Hogan Piper?
That was Hogan Piper, and then Cyndi Lauper comes in, and he actually, like, he doesn't kick her, but he puts his boot to her and kind of, like, mushes her out of the way. And, like, that was the highest rated show on MTV for a long time until I think probably the Music or Movie Awards. So that kind of helped put MTV on the map, that put wrestling on the map as far as a national level. But like I said, he was a star before then, too.
He was. And he what's really funny about Piper, too, is, like, the guy continued to act throughout. Now, wasn't major stuff, but, like, he was on, like, Always Sunny.
Right.
He's very funny, and he's like great. And if you listen to the cast talk about him on that show, they're like, it was like one of the best experience we ever had, like having somebody on the show, like a guest. I just like, it makes me wish that Piper was able to do more.
I think looking back and reading and knowing what I know about him, I think part of what made him great, if you're like a listener right now and you're into wrestling, and you're into horror, but you are mainly familiar, and his WWF, especially that early stuff, is great. Don't get me wrong, like the Piper's Pit stuff is great. But if you mainly know him from WWF or like WCW later on, like go back and watch some of that late 70s, like early 80s pre-WWF stuff, Portland. That is like a guy, like there were times he incited, and some of it doesn't hold up because some of it's a little racist.
No,
again,
the time is weird, so.
Yeah, I was going to, like, he does some stuff in LA with Chavo Guerrero Sr., where he comes out, and he says, I'm sorry for disrespecting Chavo Guerrero Sr., who was a Mexican wrestler. He's in LA, and he goes, I'm going to play the Mexican national anthem on my bagpipes. And he plays La Cucaracha. And crowd, but the thing is, like, the crowd fucking lose, like, they were going to riot.
No, like I can't believe he got out of those buildings alive.
He got stabbed, like, in North Carolina.
That's right.
Because I don't remember which feud that was off the top of my head, but
they hated him so much.
That's the thing, is like they hit, and some of the stuff you could do today. I actually think you could do it today, but like you wouldn't get the same sort of hatred. You would get like
because we all know that's
everybody's kind of in on it now. Yeah. But like he was a guy, you watch him and you go, wow, this guy's like, he's trolling and there's a danger to him.
I think that translates to the movies too, though. Like, there's what I think. I've always loved Roddy Piper. And what I think, like, whether it's wrestling, acting, whatever, I think that what defines him is the word fearless.
Yeah.
Dude is not, like, I mean, you watch him in They Live, you watch him in this movie. Very different movies, but some similarities, I would say. And there's not an ounce of, like, hesitation or lack of confidence in what he's doing in this movie.
Right.
He is in it, and he's playing the part, and he's being
I think Carpenter does a better job of channeling
for sure.
But Carpenter's a better director than
he is.
Yeah.
But I think even in this one, like you're like okay, like I buy Piper in this role. Like I buy he's very funny.
He is. He's like naturally funny. Yeah, and he's funny in They Live. I think though, is like I talk about how dangerous he is, and I talk about some of the stuff he did. I think a lot of his demons at the time, it's one of those things where like a lot of that stuff is kind of unfortunately like made him such a good pro wrestler.
Did he have issues with?
He had a substance abuse issues. He had a very I think he had some drug issues as well.
Okay.
He had a very tough upbringing as well.
Okay.
And I think he had a lot. And as you watch him, even in wrestling, he gets very on. I don't like a lot of his later stuff as you get into like the 90s and 2000s, like in wrestling, because he gets very unfocused. He rambles a lot, and you're like, what is this guy talking about? It's still, though, he can deliver it because he's still Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
But there are times when like he goes off on these tangents, and like I remember thinking like, what is he talking about right now? Like
I remember the interview with Bill Maher.
My goodness.
He's really great in
that. Yeah. So like I had forgotten about that. So, like, I think some of the stuff that made him great actually made him less great as it went on. And I think that maybe because I'm watching this movie and I watch They Live and I'm like, man, this guy, there's something there with him.
It's a charisma.
But I just don't know if he had the dedication to acting or continuing it on because he would go back to wrestling, I think, shortly after this.
Yeah.
I think it's because They Live flopped and this didn't get released in theaters.
He's such an interesting guy. Like, just I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, he passed away in 2015, I believe.
Yep.
One of my favorite performers, wrestling wise, of all time. Not like a great in ring wrestler, but man, like just a very magnetic personality.
There are wrestlers now that you watch them and you go like that they've studied every single thing.
Yes,
yeah.
He's the guy. He is kind of the wrestler.
MJF is a good.
I was thinking about what I talked about with the La Cucaracha thing in Mexico. I'm like, could anybody get away with that today?
MJF.
And should we? I think he could, but I still think it would be different. Like, I don't think people would like boo, but I don't think it would be like, oh man, these people are going to kill him.
No. But he could do it.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm not saying we should go back to that. I'm just saying, like.
But he's another wrestler who's kind of branching into that kind of.
Yeah.
Bigger.
Yeah, he's done like acting and stuff, I think, recently.
The trailer for Violent Night 2 just came out and he's in it.
He's in that, right? He was in the Happy Gilmore movie.
Yeah.
You can tell he's very much studied him.
Yeah. I think it's great.
Yeah, and I think Piper was a guy. I don't know. He never won a title, like a main title in either big company. That
Crazy.
He just he didn't. Some of it he didn't want it. Some of it he didn't get along with Vince McMahon in some ways.
He got to play Sam Hell.
He got to play Sam Hell and Nada.
And John Nada. So.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. That was my.
No, it's deserved.
Yeah,
so thank you for doing it. Yes, thank you.
Upon learning that the mutant amphibians have armed themselves and taken a group of fertile human women hostage, Hell is ordered to infiltrate the mutant city, derogatorily referred to as Frogtown, and rescue and impregnate the women. He is accompanied by Nurse Spangler and Corporal Sentinella. Corporal Sentinella is here for a very specific reason. Yeah.
And a very specific scene, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Back in '88, you were kind of looking for this kind of titillation.
Yeah.
And Sentinella provides. So
I feel if we remade this today, there would be a little more equal opportunity. We might get to see what Sam Hell is packing.
I'll say this. For the most part, I'm not saying it's well written, but for the most part, the women in the film seek him out.
Right.
And he seems a little more apprehensive, like, I don't know. He like his character's not like a he's not a lech, he's not like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not
some of the background information you're like, well, but then you get into it, it is just kind of silly, like teenage boy fantasy stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Have you ever read Y the Last Man, the Brian K. Vaughan book?
Yes.
Do you think he saw this movie? Because it's kind of similar premise, right?
I don't know. Probably not.
Okay.
I probably not. I'm not. I'm gonna go with no.
There's part of me like to think he saw this movie and went, I want to make like a serious version of this movie.
I mean, maybe. Brian K. Vaughan's a comic book guy, and like a superhero guy, and I don't know. Maybe. Should ask him.
I want to talk about the director Don Jackson too.
Sure.
This is probably how he found Roddy Piper. He did a wrestling documentary called "I Like to Hurt People."
Okay.
Starred the Sheik, Andre the Giant, Abdullah the Butcher. It was a documentary about pro wrestling. I've never seen it, but that is probably.
I'm sure that
he was probably a fan, and knew
Makes
he was
sense.
getting into. He did a lot of low budget stuff. He did a movie called Roller Blade. That sounds crazy. There were 3 sequels to this movie that I believe he did all of them. Robert Zadar was in the second one.
Oh my!
And then Scott Shaw and Don Jackson.
What are the sequels called?
I'll look them up real quick because I'll keep going on my Don Jackson notes here. They invented something because this is very funny too. They invented something called Zen filmmaking. And what Zen filmmaking was is they got together a bunch of people and they didn't have a script and they just kind of improvised movies.
No.
It sounds fucking terrible. There is a movie he did called Rollerblade 7, and it was done in Zen filmmaking, and it stars like porn star Jill Kelly, and I think one of the Baldwins.
Okay.
One of the lesser Baldwins.
Sure.
And I'm just like, you didn't give these people a script. I need to seek it out. He also made a movie with Gunnar Hansen. called The Demon Lover that was shot in Michigan, actually.
Okay.
So there you go. His inspiration for this was serials of the 40s, sci-fi movies of the 50s, and comic books. He worked with Corman's New World, and then he and the writer actually both worked on Terminator, and Don Jackson actually shot some of the scenes for Terminator.
Nice.
As well. He was stepped in as like a second unit guy. Yeah. All right. Did you look up the titles of
What is his obsession with rollerblading? 'Cause he made a film in '86 called Rollerblade.
Yeah.
Made a film in '89 called Rollerblade Warriors.
Go to Rollerblade 7 and read off the cast real quick if you
made a film in '91 called Rollerblade 7. The cast
of Rollerblade 7.
Scott Shaw, Frank Stallone. Oh my god!
this is the Zen
Karen
filmmaking.
Black.
Yeah.
Don Stroud, William Smith, Joe Estevez.
Is it Emilio's brother?
Yes.
So he's working. He and Joe Estevez work together, but he's working with the siblings of more famous actors.
What? Then he did Legend of the Rollerblade 7. So he did the Rollerblade 7 and then Legend of the Rollerblade 7. Different thing. Frogtown 2. Return of the Rollerblade 7.
Rollerblade was kind of like I guess a hit for him.
Toad Warrior, is that one of the...
The Toad Warrior is the third one of this one. Because he starts doing like Mad Max.
Oh, no.
Riffs.
Oh, okay, yeah. Roller Gator? Another rollerblading thing? Oh, my God.
I believe there's a fourth Frogtown movie, too.
Ghost Taxi.
That's got to be good.
Okay, Max Hell Frog Warrior.
Yeah, so that's like...
It's an hour and 9 minutes.
Mm-hmm. That's got to be a Zen filmmaking movie, too. He passed in 2003.
Oh, my goodness.
So, rest in peace, and
what a journey.
You've given us a lot just in the last couple of days. During their journey to Frogtown, Hell attempts to escape, but quickly learns that the codpiece will shock his genitals if he strays too far from Spangle.
That's right.
Despite their rocky start and Spangle's initial cold demeanor, the pair grow closer during the journey.
She's into him.
And eventually fall. You know what? I'm going to say this, and it's tough with pro wrestlers sometimes. I actually think they're a pretty good physical match.
There's some chemistry there, which is nice. Yeah, there's comedic chemistry. There's some romantic chemistry. They work pretty well together.
I don't always buy pro wrestlers when they have a love interest because they're such big hulking brutes. Yeah, but I kind of bought these two. I buy these two.
They work.
Yeah, more than some of the other ones. Like sometimes when I see Rock with a romantic lead, I'm like, oh, he's a just Hobbs.
Doesn't make sense.
No. Yeah. Like John Cena, like Hulk Hogan. Oh no, never. I don't know, but I see these two and I go, okay, it makes sense. He does a couple of things here in this section I wanted to point out. He does the old very basic, I have to go to the bathroom move to escape.
It's so sweet. It's so sweet.
He just starts booking it. They try to keep him in a state of arousal a lot of the time.
There's a lot of talk about he needs to have an erection or at least be
kind of on the brink.
Half staff.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to
half staff.
Yeah. So this section of the movie is where we get a lot of, like you said, references to his big penis.
Yes.
There are a
lot.
7 scenes where they threaten to blow him up.
his penis, specifically,
Okay, this is the section though. Okay, the Wikipedia. All right, now I remember.
Yes.
It skims over this section. This is the part where they come across the feral woman in the woods.
Okay, this is the spot where I went. Yeah. So
okay,
they almost make good on this, almost, because this concept is not only are they is the government really trying to seek out virile men, and of which Sam Hell is one, maybe the most virile of all. His virile abilities are legendary, but they I don't have an issue with him having this mission to impregnate women necessarily,
right?
But they drugged this woman.
They're kind of forcing both of them, right?
It's really weird because
he doesn't want to do it either.
No, he doesn't feel comfortable with it, and they're like, "No, you have to."
Yeah,
it's icky.
Does he have to? Like, he doesn't have.
Well, they're gonna blow his dick up if he doesn't.
I know, but like,
so kind of.
I guess like. I guess my question is like, why does he have to with this woman specifically? Can't they find a more willing?
I don't know. But then in the morning, she's like, "Thanks, like I'm pregnant, so now I'm gonna be like a queen."
Well, he cleans her up, is what they say, right?
So I'll say this: they do a good job of like making the character A, apprehensive about this whole thing,
Yeah,
and B, like he like actually treats.
He's very disgusted because she hasn't brushed her teeth. That's like his big thing.
Yeah.
So apparently someone packed a toothbrush and he bathed her and gave her clothes and brushed her teeth,
which is nice. And then
so like that
the next
tells
day
me,
she's like, "Oh, thank you. Like now I'm gonna like live a life of luxury because I."
Yeah. And
but
that's
also,
kind of like, you know,
still weird.
The brushing the teeth moment is, I'm gonna say this, it's kind of a nice little character. It's like it tells you he wants to kiss, like he doesn't want to just.
Yes, I like that. Yeah.
He doesn't like want to just go wham bam like
thank you, man.
Like he wants to have like a romantic.
That's good. That's nice. I like that. No, they do as good a job as you can expect from a 1988 low budget sci-fi schlocky movie.
Yeah.
To like cover their bases. They don't cover all the bases. It is what it is.
Nurse Spangler. I forgot. I wanted to bring this up too because it cracked me up.
She's into him.
She is, but she's also trained in seduction techniques, is what she says.
And her seduction is very funny.
She kind of just like
touches her leg.
It goes on so long. She does kind of like yoga moves. She does she does like a little bit of yoga, and then she does like kind of like half-ass, like, remember the old Playboy commercials?
Yeah. Exactly.
Like for pay-per-view and shit.
It's so uncomfortable, and like his reaction is exactly what our reaction is, which is like, stop. Like, cut this out. This is getting weird. Like, that's not. Can we not?
Can you imagine?
Oh, God.
If a woman you were intimate with said,
"Okay,
I've been trained in seduction techniques." Like
they tell you that
you went back after a nice night out, and they said, "All right, sit on the bed. I've been trained in seduction." Did they start
and this
doing?
Is what happens? I would go. No, I'm not gonna. I would feel uncomfortable.
Let's brush your teeth.
I'd feel uncomfortable. Let's go with that. If somebody announces to me I've been trained in seduction techniques, I'll go, "Oh, cool. All right. Hey, so did you check out that?" I'd move on very quickly. Whether or not I was interested romantically or sexually, I would go, "Can we not?"
Sorry. This movie's so fucking weird. When they reach Frogtown, everyone involved is captured. Yeah. The Frog's second in command, Bull, not from Night Court, tortures Hell and attempts to... I'm dating myself big time in this episode. And attempts to remove the codpiece.
Is that Richard? What's his name?
Richard Mall.
Yeah.
It's funny, like, I made sure to try to explain, like, WWF is now WWE, and then I was talking about MTV, and I should have been like, do kids even, like, if a kid's listening, do they even know what MTV is anymore? Like,
is it still around?
I think it's just, they're like, oh, is that the channel that, like, plays ridiculousness all the time?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah. So kids listening, it's the channel
that plays ridiculousness.
That you see, that plays ridiculousness all the time. Meanwhile, a slightly drugged Spangle is forced to work as a slave and dance for Frog's Commander Toady. All right, so the intro to Frogtown is like just crazy. We see like like you mentioned the frog, like she's like kind of like an exotic dancer. Her code phrase is she just walks by someone and goes, "I love you."
Yes,
which is very suspicious.
It's very shady.
Like if I'm one of those like pimp toads and I hear this, so I just walk by a human and go, "I love you," like I'm gonna go, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, that's a code phrase.
Do they have antennas? I don't think they have antennas, but that would raise mine.
No, but I mean, still. I'm gonna ask you a question. You're Sam Hell.
Uh-huh.
And you're in this situation, and the frog lady comes onto you.
Are you doing it?
Is there a part of you that's like, let's check it out?
So the thing is, I'm Sam Hell, and I have already been with like 70% of the women on the planet at this point.
You're over it.
And they've obviously lost their minds. Like the women that I am currently involved with are.
Man, this could go both ways.
They're crazy.
I'm very curious.
Maybe I take a chance. Maybe I find love. Maybe I find love.
So you're not turning it down.
He seems like
you know what though? He's not like completely. He's not completely turning it down.
No, this is
He's
kind of
a
like
little bit like.
this is kind of like the Star Trek thing, where like every once in a while you see Kirk, like he's very obviously like into like some like blue or green lady, like
he's
some
like,
sort of alien race.
I
And
mean,
like,
why
you're
not?
like, he's like, it's my mission. We also meet an old drunk there that he's there for uranium.
Oh, he's fun.
Yeah, he's fun. Leroy, he's kind of dressed like the Kingpin, that frog.
He's cool too.
They trade like lilies. That's their currency, I think.
Leroy's a lot of fun.
Leroy?
Great.
Yeah, Leroy's a lot of fun. Yeah,
He's really dapper. Yeah.
It's the only movie where I've ever seen a frog say, I do not seek a sex slave. All right, so
Fuck.
I wanted to talk. We got to talk about Nurse Spangler scene
There's
again.
a Muppets movie where they do that. Just kidding.
Nurse Spangler. So this is the scene.
Yes.
She at some point gets strapped down on a table, and there's a harem. I believe it's Commander Toadie's harem of women.
This gets a little bit.
It's kind of like an orgy, right? It's like a lesbian orgy.
There's kind of a lesbian like fantasy thing going on here.
Yeah.
I mean, I read through the lines, between the lines. It was pretty easy to do. This is more titillation. It's more titillation.
She does more dancing, right, for him? And is this where we see the 3 snakes?
Yes.
Oh no, that's in a minute. That's in a bit.
Soon. After the. Here's the thing. Like this movie feels like it was written by a 10-year-old, 12-year-old boy.
Yes.
So it kind of tracks, right? Yeah.
So she was in Red Sonja, and she was nominated for a Razzie.
And Conan.
Yeah, she was in Conan as well. Mm-hmm. And then she was in a Bob Fosse. I think she was in All That Jazz. She may have been a trained dancer, which is maybe why some of her moves are like, they seem to be more classical dance than they are like exotic dancing.
Sure.
She did a movie after this. I think she did a movie called Stewardess School, which I've not seen. Seems. I do want to talk about Stuff the Door real quick now that we've seen the frogs. Steve Wang did the effects.
They're pretty great.
I think these frogs look really good.
They're awesome.
I think they look great. Yep. I did a little research on him. He worked with Stan Winston and Rick Baker. He is credited on movies.
Greatest of all time.
Yeah, and I think there's one movie here where I'm gonna get to it and you go, oh, I see it now. Okay. But he did Idle Hands. He worked on Reign of Fire, Underworld as like his career went on. But he did some work on specifically the Gillman from the Monster Squad.
Perfect.
And I think when I saw that, I went, oh, because they're very kind of like slimy.
Yep. There's a
wetness.
Wet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It makes total sense.
So I think the costumes are pretty good. I think they look very cool. And I think that's one of the legitimately best parts of this movie.
I showed a friend of the show, Kevin, a clip today while I was watching it at work. And he goes, "Those are pretty good effects." And I was like, "Yeah, like they're like weirdly solid for yeah."
Proving more successful than she had wished, the nurse soon finds herself at the mercy of the aroused commander. So we're seeing the 3 snakes, which are his
penis is 3 snakes, apparently. I guess
that's not explained at all.
No, which is almost scarier.
Yeah, much like the 3 seashells in
in Demolition Man.
Yep. However, with the codpiece now removed, Bull finally removed it with a chainsaw, but it exploded and killed him. That's in parentheses.
Oh, he dies, yeah. The exploding dick bomb kills him, yeah.
The escaped Hell rescues her along with a group of fertile women now held captive. Okay, so that's the end of the Wikipedia, but there's a lot more that kind of happens.
There's a chase scene through the desert that's very Mad Max-esque. Hell gets in a sword fight with Toadie.
Yes.
And eventually cuts off his hand. His hand, I guess, or his toads don't have paws. Frogs don't have paws.
No, what do they call them?
I don't know.
Flippers? No, they're not
cuts
flippers.
It off.
I guess the hand, right? Yeah.
And I really like the end of this film a lot.
Yeah.
Because I like there's kind of like like it's like a real what is this move? Where you throw your arm up like
It's kind of like an old cartoon laugh. Like they're all sitting around at the end of the episode. What a journey that was.
What a bellyacher.
Yeah.
Right. Where, he kind of gets the girl finally, because we've seen the sexual tension here between him and the doctor. and he goes for the kiss, and she's like, don't waste it all on me. You can't do that. And he's like, I got enough to go around. Like he's finally like coming to himself. Like he's very like come to his own. Like he's very he's confident and he's feeling good about himself.
He's accepted what essentially would be polygamy, right? Like they're going to have an open.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah. He's gonna go back home.
You're my main gal.
Yeah, he's gonna go back home.
It's beautiful.
She's gonna have the frog legs on the table.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But I love the end because she's like, maybe we'll take a vacation after you're done with all your hard work
of having sex.
He looks back in the seat, and all the ladies are kind of like, ooh. And he's like, oh, like he's like really like, this is gonna be a rough week, you know. It's so funny, dude. It's so ridiculous. It's fun. It is funny. It is. I'm sorry. It's pretty funny.
I think the part. Okay, so I'm giggling right now, and I think the part where I lost it in this movie is it's the three stakes. Like, I gotta go back to Nurse Spangler's dancing again.
Oh God.
Because her dancing is like she's doing like I said, ballet dancing and like belly dancing. But it's all over the place.
The frog's into it.
And then we see like his area like it like lifts up and we see like three heads poking out.
He has a frog erection.
And I'm sitting here like I just kind of like, what do I want? Like, what is this?
Is this a frog penis? Like, do they do this?
Do they? I don't know.
I'm gonna Google frog penis.
You just go for it. Do that on yours. And then the movie just kind of keeps going. It's a very brisk movie. That's the thing is like there are multiple like final battles at the end.
Oh.
But like, what's the frog penis look like?
They don't have. Most frogs do not have penises.
Okay.
They have a cloaca.
Okay.
Which is an external fertilization, shared opening that just.
No, they just kind of mush it.
Merge. They scissor.
So
that's pretty cool.
Do you think then Commander Toady like grafted these snakes on him somehow? Did some sort of like procedure? Why does it's got to be something to do with the mutation, like from the atomic bomb? Maybe it melded the snakes and the in the desert and the.
We're done. I'm not looking at that anymore. I've seen the cloaca.
Okay, so there's a couple of things. In the fight scenes, he does produce sword. He also hits him with the Three Stooges eye poke.
Yeah, fun stuff. Yeah.
And that was a Roddy Piper move. He did that all the time in wrestling.
Yep.
A soldier's work is never done, is what he says at some point.
That's right.
Then he also says, "Eat lead, froggies." His lines are not as good in this movie as they are in They Live.
Well, no, but it's tough to top that, right?
They Live's like, yeah.
Again, what's funny is I was just going to say, his fight with the Toad is not quite as good as his fight with Keith David.
Keith David, yeah.
But how do you beat that? It's tough not to compare the two because they're like weirdly kind of similar in some ways.
They are similar. But I will say, if you're looking for something on the level of They Live, this is not that.
No,
in any way.
But it'd be a fun follow up if you liked Roddy Piper enough.
This is either a good first movie or second. Yeah, you know what? It's not a bad double feature.
It's not.
It's not.
I think you start with this.
Okay, and then you go into They Live.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you could. The thing is, you could watch They Live a little more sober, and then. By the time if you're drinking,
you're blitzed.
You're pretty well buzzed by the time this one really kicks in.
You're right. You could do it either way.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it's either way you want to do it. If you are someone who is not a drinker, maybe start with this and then go into They Live, because I think They Live's a little bit more. They Live will keep you awake because it's a little more intellectually stimulating than this. Which this one's just stimulating in many other ways.
It is. Just ask Roddy. Delightful.
Final thoughts on this weird ass.
It's
movie.
A lot of fun. It's a weird movie. I'm not mad that we watched this.
I had fun. Like I think.
You know what? And I hate to do this.
It's never boring.
I hate to do this, Tim. I think I'm winning this summer series, though.
Okay.
I think my three have been.
You're probably going to win it overall, yeah.
What did I pick? Alligator?
You picked Alligator?
Razorback. Frogtown.
Yeah, you're definitely winning because I picked that sci-fi movie,
and,
Squirm, and then I'm going to pick Piranha 2.
Yeah, I think I got you on this one. This is not how we normally do these, but
it's worked out.
I'm going to turn it into a competition because why not?
It has worked out well because it's been like kind of like legitimately good movie,
and then kind of like
or like at least fun
Your mileage
movie.
may vary.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
like not so great.
I
So
agree.
sometimes we get kind of burnt out, even if we're just watching good movies. We're just like, oh, okay. But this one, I have not felt any sort of burnout when it comes. to these
not
movies.
at all. All right, what's next? Tom?
We got to do
What do we got?
Fish, and I think this is going to be the last one of the summer.
Love it.
We're going to do Piranha 2. I think it's on Tubi.
The Spawning.
The Spawning,
Yes.
and the reason we're going to do this is the qualification for this was it had to be killer fish but no shark, and that really limits it. But I'm okay with
It's
it.
tough. Yeah.
So it was really, I narrowed it down. I want to do like Frankenfish, anything like
Seen
that.
it.
I wanted to do something that was more in line with what these movies are about.
Frankenfish has Nick Cannon in it, right?
It does have Nick Cannon.
I think it does.
Yeah. Speaking of someone who's spread his seed.
Yeah, virile. Anyway, sorry, continue.
You know what? He should do a Hell Comes to
Remake.
Frog.
Yeah.
So the thing is, like, Piranha, we could do the Joe Dante one.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to do, I don't want to do the remake, the 2010 one, as much fun as I think it is. There is something with that one where, like, it knows it's funny. Like,
It does.
yeah.
Yep.
This one I want to do because I've never seen it. And it's James Cameron's first movie.
I've never seen this.
Lance Henriksen is in it. I want to see it. It's not supposed to be very good.
I'm cool with that though, because like I'm a big Cameron guy. So,
this will fill in a
I'm kind of
blind spot.
Blind spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Nice.
horrormovieyearbook@gmail.com. Let us know any thoughts that you may have on this series. I actually didn't check the Gmail before we came on the air tonight. I'll do it next time though. And then follow us on social media as well. So thank you, everybody. Stay safe.